or a bit of jewellery, but what about a sex toy? Thank you, that was my reaction when I heard this morning. So one mother, she's a relationship author and blogger, says that she has done just that, and she feels like she's educating her children on love and sex and relationships. And
but it's not
it's a crucial part of growing up, and it's good parenting, to quote her. What do we think of that?
Oh, gosh, I'm absolutely disgusted. I can't tell you. It's just like, it's not about sex toys. It's about relationships and how you treat each other.
Party hard, yeah, with my hand in the air. Yeah, yeah, that. Why don't you just go from here?
It goes on. I don't think we would do that.
Hi, what's your name?
Hey, I'm Jesse.
Hi.
What's your name?
Elena. Sarah.
My name's Chris.
How long have you guys been together?
We have been married for 11 years, been together for 12.
We've been together for a little over 4 months.
How is your guys' sex life?
It's good.
Pretty lazy, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but how often per week?
A couple times per week, 4 times a week.
Probably at least once a day.
Do you guys own any toys?
We do not.
Do you guys use sex toys?
No, man, no, we don't.
No, he thinks that they're contrived.
I'm gonna bring out some toys, and you're gonna tell me if you would like to introduce it to your sex life.
Okay, bring it on.
Whoa, this is heavy.
Very industrial.
Oh, alrighty. We're parents and we're tired a lot, so this would be fantastic when we're feeling lazy.
I doubt that we would use this one. That's aggressive.
Look at this. This is amazing.
No creativity with this. I would just like use it to like push buttons that I can't reach, you know?
I'd use this on her. It's not introducing like this whole new dimension to our sex life. This is just a penetration simulator.
Yes, for me using this on him. I'll try anything on him. But this, on me, not gonna happen.
It's a vibrator.
She might like this.
Do you think your partner masturbates?
I would say my fiance masturbates at least like 2-3 times a week.
Not a lot. Twice a month?
Do you think he masturbates?
Yeah, he does. Like sometimes he has like a morning routine. He just likes to get it done.
She thinks she catches me all the time. Oh, you bring your laptop to the bathroom? Not always just porn, man. I look at World Star and shit. A lot of secrets we're giving here today.
Oh. It's a butt plug with a fidget spinner on the end?
Nice. It's like a fan.
Who would that be for?
For her. I don't really like things around my butt. I don't know why. It's just kind of something that I haven't gotten into.
I mean, I've tried putting my finger, but he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel like Jesse's been wanting to try butt plugs. He's been throwing the word plug in random sentences lately, and I think he's giving me a clue.
There's no way you actually think that this is like a gateway into butt play, dude. This is like the final frontier of it. Because it means you're so bored of whatever is happening with her regular butt, dude, that you need the most primitive form of human distraction.
Oh my goodness. It's a strap-on. We've never talked about this before.
If we've been having a lot of sex in one day and he's tired, and I still want to be pleased, I would have him put this on for me.
No.
I like the feel of this. This feels so fashion to me that I would just wear this part.
I think that if she would be able to use this with a third party, I would love to participate in however necessary. Not necessarily on the receiving end though.
Okay, so that goes over your head, both straps.
Wait, what? Oh my God, this goes in me, but this goes on me.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
She'll say yes because she likes it when I'm eating her out, but I'm also just like doing that.
How often do you go down on it?
Most of the time we have sex.
Who do you think is better?
I am.
Definitely him. I like to look up every once in a while and say, how am I doing? Just to check in, because I'm not that good. Wow, this is nice. Different speeds. Especially the nights when he's working or he's traveling and I want to please myself, this would be perfect.
She might have more fun with this than with me.
I like this.
I don't hate it. It's a lot. It's kind of intimidating.
Wow, that's a lot.
If this has a success, like, that's better than his penis, I don't think he would let it happen. I feel like he'd be like, no, you don't get to be that pleased. Only stay with me.
Oh, the legendary penis pump.
He would enjoy this a lot.
Why?
He loves hand jobs, blow jobs.
I would. Actually, yes. I don't really have a good reason. Curiosity.
Will your girlfriend say your penis is adequate enough?
Yeah, I think she says it would be adequate enough. She calls it her glass slipper, so.
Is it adequate?
It's my glass slipper. Aww, this is cute. I feel like I'd hand a baby this toy.
I don't know what this is. What is it?
It's anal beads.
This is anal beads? Okay.
Have you done butt stuff with her?
Yeah, over this past trip we went to Vegas. In the heat of the moment, she got super into it. And that was a real turning point in our relationship, I think.
I would go until something broke, like until something was injured. Because I like to try new things. I feel like he'd go this far and then he'd start complaining. Hi.
What?
Good night, everybody. It is the ladies' night. How we feeling? How we feeling? Good night, Andy.
Nice.
Sonali, how you feeling tonight?
I'm okay. I'm alright.
Nice. So you saw those toys. So which toy? Andy, I see you saying something there. Right? Let us know which toy, and if it is, you will use any one of those toys that we saw in the video. So now, you see anything that you would think you would like to use?
I didn't get to see the whole video, but the vibrators, maybe the anal beads. I saw the rabbits and all of that. I saw the bullets.
Okay.
But I missed some of the other toys.
You missed some. All right. So I know Andy was working on. Andy, let us know if it says you will use any of those toys with your partner, right? Because the topic is your man jealous of your toys? So ladies, if you notice, have some ladies have a whole shelf with just toys. You know, they have a full collection, right? So let us know if it is you use them on, a regular basis. If it is the man just do like the toys vibes, what's happening? Lion boiling hot, I love it. So Lion, what do you think about the anal bead? Yeah, what do you think about the anal bead? So while you think about it, people, don't forget that we have our bus ride coming up. Tickets are available. So in case you missed it, this is the ticket. We're going to Libya on the Saturday, 17th of September. Yes? So be done letting you know it's going to be a real nice vibe. Yes, so Sonali, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, do you think men are comfortable with using sex toys?
Honestly, I can't speak for men. I really can't, but I'll give it a scale of 5 because half will be okay with it and half wouldn't be into it.
All right. So Andy is asking, are you ladies satisfied with those toys? So, I've never used a toy before, so I can't really speak about the toys. Like I say, he'll be having a lot of rude thoughts. So Nali, what will be your answer to Andy's question?
Well, when I was single, I guess, yeah, sort of satisfied, yeah, from time to time. And then again, even when I was single, I never used to use it often. So, it's when I would say like when it's a desperate urge or so, because I could control and I could turn on and turn off my sexual needs and so forth. So when it's like a desperate need for release, at that point in time, a quick something. Yeah.
Right.
And you just want a quick something.
Right. So Andy, yeah, you have to check some other ladies to hear what they have to say, because there are ladies who are addicted to these toys. They just want the toys, they need something extra going on, right? While it may have some women who they are not really interested in the toys. Once they have the Devil D, they are good. They don't need anything else but just that D, the real deal, right? So, Andy, we are agreeing today. Lion saying toys is a very good addition.
Once you have an adventurous partner, if you don't have an adventurous partner, it'll just be like you're spoiling the fun. You have to have an adventurous partner for that.
Yes. They have to be very adventurous, not timid, and not, because some people may want to try adventure, but they still have this little fear about if something happens. So like in the video, one of the same anal beads, I think the girl was saying, she's all for it, she will go do anything, even if it means damaging herself in the whole process. So I guess that's adventurous enough by itself, right? Some people need that, they're looking for that adrenaline rush, so they will try anything, really and truly. So, and a touchy thing for some persons really is that anal, anything anal. So, guys, will you allow your female partner to use any of the attachments on you? The dildos, any one of the strap-on, will you allow the woman to use it on you? That is the question. That is the question. And will you allow the lady to use the strap-on? That is what we want to know. Lion. Hey, but so what is the topic? Are men jealous of the toys? Lion, are you jealous of the toys, or are you utilizing it? But it says a good addition. So Andy is saying he will use some of the toys, not all. So which will he use? I guess it's no to the strap-on. I am assuming that it's the strap-on.
I think that's what he's saying no to.
It has to be that. Because a lot of times when men hear about the toys, they always think about using it on the woman. But what about the woman using the toys on the men? Like, I mean, come on. What's happening here? What pleasure are you getting? Are you just getting pleasure from just pleasing the woman? What is it? I would say that. What's that?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so Lion is saying to leave his ass alone.
To
You don't know if
begin
you
with,
might feel a lot of pleasure.
yes, we understand men have, like we would say, like how women have a G spot, they have a G spot near to their prostate. That's the only entrance is, of course, the anus. Sorry, I am a bit of a germaphobe. The idea of me putting either my fingers, my mouth, or even penetrating you, I will bite your ass. I'll bite your ass straight. Want to cute? You know, slap it, pinch it, grab it, scrape it. But insertion, no. Unless it's a surgery I'm getting to do, I inserting nothing.
You're not inserting the bead.
You could do that to me, but I am sorry, I'm not going to do that to you. I'm open-minded.
No, I mean, like, if
you
if the man say, okay, I have no problem with you using the beads on me.
I'll say, here what? I care for you, I understand, I'm open enough. I understand, but I am not comfortable doing that to you. I'm okay with doing it to me, but doing it to you, let me take baby steps, like some real baby steps towards that. But yeah, but looking the ass, lion, and not looking no anus or anything. It have your maximus glutimus, your minimus glutimus. You're catching me there. That's the closest you're catching me. Nowhere closer on the inside. Sorry.
Andy, wait for there. Are you for the woman, your female partner, really licking the anus? Right? So we're talking about toys tonight. People, do you think that your man is jealous of your sex toys? Right? Because some persons, they may think that, you know, they want to spice up their sex life. They find things that getting a little bit dull, you know, boring, and they want to add the toys in, right? And of course, we know that there are toys just mainly for couples to use, right? So, are you open to it, men? Ladies, are you open to it as well? Because we know that there will be ladies who are not so comfortable with using any of the toys. Some persons may say that the toys, instead it enhances the relationship, it actually breaks the relationship down. What do you think, Sonali?
It depends, honestly and truly. It depends on the toy and the use of the toy, or for who the toy is intended for, I should really say. Because a guy could maybe choose, let me see, a vibrator. So one guy might choose a vibrator, and next guy will go into nipple clamps and the clitoris clamps and all of that. And that could diminish it for a woman or enhance it. So it all depends really and truly.
And the person.
It's all based on the toys and it's all based on the person.
Lion, as I said earlier, I've never used toys. So I don't know if it is, you know, what toys I might be interested in or anything like that. So Andy was saying that she don't need that strap-on once she gets in the good devil, right? But Andy, we were talking about the woman using the strap-on the man, you know, not the other way around. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the woman using the strap-on the men. Men, will you be open to allowing the woman to use the strap-ons on you? Let us know. Let us know if it is. Yes? So as we see bus ride ready, people, don't forget tomorrow, 9 o'clock, we will be via the Burn Team Global Limited page promoting the bus ride via some movements. Yes? So if you want to be on the inside, just send us a message on WhatsApp and we will send you the direct link so you could be on the inside with the team. Lion is saying he's not jealous about the toys. Or he wouldn't be jealous of the toys, I guess. I wonder why it's that.
I guess it's called confidence.
I
Men
guess
who
so.
wouldn't be jealous of it are men who are open-minded and they know what they're capable of. So they wouldn't have any need to be jealous.
Yeah. And the next thing I would have seen person sharing is that men are saying that, okay, when they see the performance of these vibrators, you know, it have the different speeds and all these things, intensities. And they like, how it is you want us to compete with something like that, right? Like they're saying the good, right? So when it says, so some men may question like how you want us men, that is a machinery, and you know it's doing whatever it's doing, and the speed might be like like they have 10 different speeds. You have more than the vibrators.
It has vibrators with up to 10 speeds. So it have.
It have. Well, Lion
has,
is
it
doing
have,
competition
so.
with the vibrators. All right. So Lion is saying he is definitely the vibrators are ready for him, and he's saying no strap on for me. My ass is one way. No. But it don't want to be going in the ass. It could go in the mouth. Who knows? Just saying. Because it have some men, they would not be. They may want to try things out, and it just, of course, we know it will be taboo because that come like it's showing homosexual tendencies. So they wouldn't want to do something like that. But then it may have some men, they're very adventurous, and because it's the toys they're using and not a real person, they may be comfortable using the strap-on. Well, their partner using the strap-on on them. I don't know. Since they're saying it's all adventurous, right? We don't know how adventurous the person can be, right? And you know, it's a good question to ask because women, if it is, because some women do say they want to try the strap-on their men, but what are you really going to do with the strap-on? You know, like, what are you really going to do with it?
True.
It's either of two things. It's either it go in the ear or it go in the mouth. So if it is the strap-on, you're going to use the strap-on in your relationship. Is your partner comfortable with that? Are you comfortable with that? Because your partner might be like, yeah, use the strap-on me, and you're like, no way, sir. Are you like a man or something? You know, so it may have some women who might question, okay, why do you may use the strap-on on you? So, I mean, and then it will have some be like, let's go for it. What will you women think if your man asks you to use a strap-on? First of all, you already have the strap, right? So, if it's the case of the man wanting to use the strap-on, and the woman, I would say, already have this strap. So you don't need an extra, right? And if it is, meaning he asking me to use the strap on you, I'll have some questions for you. Yeah. Definitely. It depends on how adventurous you are. Because some people say they're adventurous and they're really not that adventurous. They may be like nature, but to say they want to get all dirty, it might be no, they wouldn't want to play in the mud, you understand? They might no problem to being in some water, but the mud is a whole different story.
I'm not even asking those sort of questions. I just asking why. If you can answer me why, that's a hard luck there. But your answer for the why have to be will make my decision of a yes or no.
Right, right.
And then on top of it too, me knowing the type of person he is, yeah. It's like
yes, Lion. So the man wants to feel it. Yeah. It's so right. It's why. So we have a video, a next video to show you, all right? Because in some cultures, in some countries, even just talking about sex is taboo, right? And even at the beginning, before we actually started the live, they asked if it is okay to talk to your children about sex toys, or will you even pass down a sex toy to your child, you know? So it has some taboos there surrounding sex and a whole, even sex toys, right? So we're going to show you all our next video on the sex toys. Yeah, and a short.
You know, masturbation, I guess. What about this?
This looks like a pen drive to me.
Okay.
This thing vibrates as in when you want it.
It really looks like a mini dick. Mini dick?
Okay, so this looks like a razor, but then you can do a lot more things with it.
Oh, okay. Everything seems to be vibrating. Where do you get all this stuff? What do you think? Where can you use this? For the G spot, basically. Where is it? Like, pleasure yourself. What do you think? Where? There's only one place it can go. Doesn't excite you?
It's very small. I don't like small things. Come on.
Oh.
Is this like to... Yeah?
You can say it. It's okay.
Go
say it. Andar ki feelings baat
me. It excites me. This is really cool.
What do you think this is?
I don't know. My granny would use it, massager, something massager. I don't know.
Your granny would use it?
No, it's weird again.
It increases its speed and intensity. I'm not sure how this goes. In? But what is this for? Wait, this goes in, yeah? In. I'm sure this goes in. Okay, now this is big. This is big. I thought girls like big. This looks like something like frog's legs or something. Like, you know, the behind thing you have. Okay, I'm not sure how this would be used. It's used by couples. How? That's just how. To discover, yeah?
This is good for guys to put their dick in it.
Wow. It's really out there, yeah. Okay, do you think Indian girls are likes to use all these things?
Yes, definitely. I think it's just that they are more secretive, but I have quite a lot of friends who are more into porn and all. Okay, we like have a WhatsApp group and we keep exchanging porn.
Rather, Indian people think it's a taboo, but then I think at the end of the day, people do use it. That's like, yeah.
Would you use it? Would you like to use it?
Why not? Yeah, I'll use it late in the night.
Maybe the lipstick one, not the last two things that I touched. They're quite big, right?
Yeah.
Recommend this to your friends, you know that, because we don't. Yeah, it's completely legal, so it's all good. We don't always have guys.
Yeah, see?
We don't always have guys.
Like, we don't have now also.
Yeah, we don't. After we are single, man. Thank you guys so much for watching.
You think you got me there? So wrong. I'm not the type of girl you string along. With a piece of body of mine and academically inclined.
I am so not surprised. India was the first country that came to mind, so that was like typical. But there's nothing, but you can see that it's not really all that taboo across there.
No.
You can see that.
No. Yeah.
They will hide, you can see they hide from their parents or whatever, but they're very open about it.
Yeah, they will. And I think that's like really over time. Really over time that would have happened, because even, let's see, it has, even right here in Trinidad and Tobago, in the, small islands, it have parents who still feel uncomfortable talking to their children about sex, or even talking to them about pornography. The most you will hear is either, don't watch porn are good for you, don't masturbate. If you masturbate too much, you'll get sick, it will be
Nah, I
more.
wouldn't say that. They will be more open to talk about it with the boys, not so much as the girls. For sure,
Well,
for sure,
yeah, I-
fellas, fathers and uncles and all of that been grooming boys from young about sex, about masturbation, about pornography. So that's like a rank and all of that. They're not really all
Well, yeah.
educated. Not all of them educating it. But they just creating that ego and that rank to develop from young, so they're grooming it. But in terms of when it comes to the girls and so forth, depending on which island and what part of the island and so forth, because it could be the city or the rural. In the city, you might get those more open to discuss it with the daughters and so forth. Others in the rural would be like, keep your legs closed if you talk to boys and all of that. And if anti-flow come and they won't be so open about it, and then don't touch yourself and so I would say boys have it more open and lenient than girls.
Yeah. And I will still go to say that it depends on, well, let us say even religious beliefs too, because there are some religions for both boys and girls if they are very strict on them. But yes, they love the freaky thing lion, because you see the young lady say that thing too small. She don't deal with small things, right? She don't.
And not
Yes,
only
that's
that
right.
they're exchanging porn on the group chat.
Yeah,
and all that, so.
yeah. So they are very much open over there right now. Very, very much open about it and excited. They were all giggles, all smiles about, what is this? And of course, you could see that some, of course, they are not too familiar, but okay, this seems interesting, right? Because they may not have, tried anything like that before. So it's like, what do you do with this? And some will say, okay, I can only think about one thing to do with it. Yeah.
The
So
curiosity
it's about,
is there.
It is definitely there. So there's the next thing. With the adventurousness, they have to have the curiosity, as in what you're going to do with certain toys. Right? So you have to know yourself, you have to know your partner, and what it is you're really about. Because then you haven't used any toys in the relationship, just may break the relation. It wouldn't work. Like I'm saying, being open is important. And the couples really talk about have that conversation. If it is, you should use the toys, because the video before we started, it talked about that, like they said, and this was a married couple, right? They were like, we really didn't talk about this. Nah, we didn't talk about this either. Like, are we going to introduce sex toys? And if we are, which toys are we going to use? That's the thing. So you need to be open in a relationship. What are some of the things you would like to try? Because then you might be looking for a certain satisfaction, and you're just not feeling sexually satisfied because you're not being open with your partner. You're not having that discussion. You might say, hey, I wanted to touch my hair. The person made fast that place straight, and you want to be touching that particular area, and you have to talk to your partner just about like everything else. And it says some men carry battery-operated toys. By Burnsie, men, we have the real thing.
I think you mean
all right,
bottles.
Andy. Yeah. And now, thank you. Yeah. So yes, Andy is saying that the Burnsie men have the real thing. It's only the fake men that carry battery-operated toys. All right, Andy. All right.
But then on top of it too, not everybody know, really and truly know all the toys that have up there, because watching the video too with the penis pump, one of the women mistake the function of it as a penis pump is to enlarge the penis, and at the same time limit the blood flow so that they don't ejaculate so quickly. And she's thinking it's for head when it is not. So, you know, most people, they just see things and like, ooh, curiosity. Yes, you're open and curiosity, but you're not even researching the toys. Because next time you do look to use something and you do inflict damage, and damage in an extremely negative way, I should say, because like we talk about, nobody wants to end up in the ER because of sex on a toy. That level of embarrassment is a hell no.
Well, one of the girls said she don't mind being damaged. So I mean,
guys outside they are accustomed to ERs and them accustomed.
Yeah, but here,
but here, home here in Trinidad, your picture, your name, and what's going on with you is going to pass through the WhatsApp groups and Facebook.
Yes.
And it's going to happen very quickly.
Confidentiality out of the door.
Yeah. And first and foremost, Trinidad is known as the capital of memes. So I'm not allowing my face to go up on no meme. I'm not for that. Because I will burn down the whole country. So I'm not taking that. So you have to know how you're using it and all that. Do your research, learn how to operate it and whatnot.
Exactly so. Right? Because you really don't want to put yourself in a position that is embarrassing like that, you know? I know how to, because I don't know if you might want to try to use something and then you lose the whole tool. When it's done, it can't even function as it used to. So please, even ladies using the vibrators, please know what you're doing. Because you don't want to damage, rip up your inside, because you feeling like you need this extra. You know? No. It's a no. Know what you're doing. Research it. Read the people manual on how to use it. Learn to say explore it's fun, but know the person's limitation.
No, that's important as well too. Know the person's limitation. It's only
toys or no toys. Yes. And that's even without the toys as well. Because sometimes it has some persons may want to push their partner to limits, and I mean it's just too much for that person. It has to be you need to, it's a real grooming process. Right? And then some persons they may not be as flexible as another person. So you have to be careful about that as well. When it is, you know, the person end up in they pull a muscle, a real serious muscle, something break, you know, you have to be real careful. Because some people, when it is they get in that zone, it's like they're taken over by a whole something else, and they just get in a zone and they could cause harm. So yes, it is important to know your partner's limitations. That's the upside down madness, true, right? And sometimes some people want to be, you know, adventurous, and they want to try so many new things. They do things and they themselves know, hey, I'm not capable of this. But somebody said they want to do a wheelbarrow, whatever it is, and when you're done, you bust up your face because your partner drop you, and you don't want to. You just don't want to put yourself in a position that they damage yourself and they can't perform as they used to. When they done, they can't even have sex no more. So know your limitations. No, you know, just don't cross this now. Yeah, so people at the bottom of the screen, you always see our ticket tape on our September affair, right? Feel free, it's only $200. Feel free to contact myself, Shunaka, or Zelina, right? Because it's just going to be real pure niceness, pure vibes. We have no fighting on the bus, or off the bus, or anywhere around us. Yeah? Yes, Andy, you have to get to know your partner's body. Yeah? Very, very important. Yeah? So we see in here, Lion don't mind the toys, but just know how we use any toys. Andy say he will use some of the toys, just so you don't use anything in his ass, right? And just know what it is you're doing with the toys, right? So we will see you all tomorrow at 9 o'clock, right? We're gonna have our workout session. We're getting bus ride ready because we need the stamina, is waist, is pace, and don't forget Lion's waist is up for grabs, right? He's going to be curling about this again, right? But if it is you want to see Lion's waist, get your tickets today. All right, so we have the tickets available. Just contact any one of us, Shanaka, Zelina, or myself, right? And you will be on, this week here, everybody going to get paid to get the tickets.
Why am I acting like a surprise?
I don't know why you're acting like he's surprised. He will be throwing waste. I don't understand. Like
Whether he
have so
throw
much
waste, he don't
behavior.
know he throw waste, he don't know he gonna receive a special waste. So I don't know why it is he acting like he's surprised.
It's only waste like that. Right? So Andy, we know you're coming for your ticket next week, right? So don't worry. Ready for you to pass through. Yes? So see you tomorrow. It was nice. Right? And just know what you're doing with the toys now. Talk to your partner about it.
Please, people.
Yeah.
Please.
Yes, it was nice. We'll see you tomorrow.
A bad day, so God does make it better. And I say, it does bring strangers together. And in the middle of the madness, we have no time for sadness. But we vibes stay high like we climbing up one hill. Rise until
violence against women isn't cultural. It's crazy. Equality cannot come eventually.